I was thrilled to be able to come up today to Birmingham to this seminar, and the one thing I'm going to be able to take away is the knowledge that there is great partnership working already happening, not only through the West Midlands but also across the UK. And what I'd like to do specifically is take some of the contacts and networks of people I've met after the learning session this morning, so I can share their stories with the rest of England.
The kind of key learning for me from today has been that it seems that a lot of the support providers are really willing to share their knowledge. So what I want to do now is go back and try and get them to share that with social entrepreneurs.
The one thing that I'm going to take away today is from some of the presentations that I heard that other infrastructure consortia are working on, and I'll be taking that back to other people in Staffordshire, and just thinking about how we might use some of the ideas that we've been hearing about.
I'll take away today, I've met quite a lot of interesting people who have some very valuable projects who have shared a lot of knowledge which will help us tailor our services, and hopefully people have learned that from myself as well.
I think some of the key things have actually been the statistics that we saw earlier, where 18% of organisations in the West Midlands still identified ICT as a barrier to them actually performing to their full capacity. So that is something that, as the ICT champion, I will be investigating and hoping to actually look at ways that we can reduce that figure downwards to make sure it's no longer a barrier but an enabler.
Certainly think the benefits I'm going to take away from today are how useful it's been to share information with other organisations, hear the successes and the work that other people have been doing, and just to share that knowledge.
I think for me one of the benefits from today has been that opportunity to network and to hear what other programmes are doing, but also to have other people come up and say how pleased they were to hear about what we're doing and how they can use some of our information to forward their work in order to stop them, duplicating effort, and to be able to build on our work and to use that in their areas of the region.
A key thing that I'm going to take away from today are the networking opportunities that I've had with other organisations, learning from programmes they're doing, and also some programmes that have been offered in different parts of the region that are similar to ours, but actually where we can talk and communicate and learn from their best practice and ensure that is put into our project.
I think the main focus, it was quite interesting to hear what Coventry Voluntary Action Group were talking about, how that two sets of funding has enabled them to work a bit more cohesively, which I think BRAP is doing as well. But it will be interesting to talk to them afterwards and explore that further.
The biggest thing that's happened today is someone came up to me straight after the session and said, we want to do in Walsall something similar to what you're doing with the My Place project. Can we talk? That's exactly the sort of thing that these events are about.
It's been fantastic having different organisations from both funding streams together. When we thought about the idea initially, it came from the BASIS project, so they wanted to know more about Capacity Builders funding projects. Actually getting the event together, having government office on the side, also working with Steph, it's been fantastic because we get to know each other's projects.
To see the range of the third sector I think was really important today. And I think for me, just seeing the networking at lunchtime, over lunch, that's what some of this is about as well. It's giving people opportunities to actually make those links in a very practical way. So I was really pleased to see the buzz that there was around lunchtime and seeing people linking up together.
Hopefully from today what will happen is people start talking, people start learning from each other, information will be shared and money will be saved.